Imagine this moment. You're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. Your mind is running a mile a minute, replaying conversations, worrying about your to-do list, and anticipating what might go wrong. Your heart is pounding, your body is tense, and you feel stuck. Is it just anxiety, or is it something more? That's the question many of us face every day. Are you really just anxious, or is there something deeper going on that you've been ignoring? Today, we're going to talk about how to identify the difference between anxiety and other conditions that could be affecting your mental health. Because when you know the truth, you can begin to heal. Anxiety. It's a word we all know too well. We experience it in many forms. The racing thoughts, the shortness of breath, the tightness in the chest. But what if I told you that not all feelings of anxiety are the same? What if I told you that what you think is anxiety might actually be something else entirely? You see, anxiety is often thought of as this one-size-fits-all issue. But in reality, anxiety can often mask deeper, more complex issues that are begging for attention. And that's what we need to talk about today. In this talk, I'm going to show you how to recognize the difference between anxiety and other potential issues. Because understanding the difference is the key to truly healing. Let's start with the basics. Anxiety is normal. It's our body's natural reaction to stress. It's a signal that something's on our radar, something needs our attention. Maybe it's that big presentation you're nervous about, or an important deadline that's stressing you out. That's anxiety, and it's okay. It's temporary, and when the stressor passes, the anxiety tends to fade. But here's the catch. Anxiety is not always just anxiety. What makes anxiety so tricky is that it can manifest in ways that aren't always linked to a clear trigger. It can evolve into something much deeper, something that's not just a reaction, but an underlying problem that needs our attention. So, how do you know if what you're feeling is just anxiety or if it's something more? Let's break it down. 1. Anxiety versus depression. Anxiety often brings feelings of worry, fear, and unease about the future. You might feel jittery or restless. Depression is a slow, heavy cloud that takes over. It leaves you feeling empty, disconnected, and sometimes just numb. You lose interest in things you once enjoyed. You feel stuck in a mental fog, and that constant worry, it's no longer about the future. It's about the present, where everything just feels hopeless. So how do you tell the difference? If anxiety is about anticipation, depression is about resignation. 2. Anxiety versus panic disorder. If you've ever had a panic attack, you know the feeling. Intense fear that seems to come out of nowhere. Your heart races. You can't breathe, and you feel like you're going to collapse. Panic disorder often involves these sudden attacks, with no clear trigger. Anxiety, on the other hand, is a slow burn. It builds up gradually in response to stresses, rather than hitting you out of the blue. The key difference: panic disorder is about a rapid onset of terror, while anxiety is a gradual buildup of worry. 3. Anxiety versus trauma, PTSD. Anxiety is rooted in fear, often about the future. It's what happens when we worry about things we can't control. PTSD, however, is rooted in the past. It's the brain's response to trauma. It's not about what might happen, it's about what already happened, and the emotional scars it left behind. The difference? Anxiety is future-focused. PTSD is rooted in the past. If you find yourself replaying traumatic memories or experiencing flashbacks, it might be more than anxiety. 4. Anxiety versus physical health issues. Did you know that physical health conditions like heart disease, thyroid disorders, or digestive issues can cause symptoms that look a lot like anxiety? Heart palpitations, dizziness, shortness of breath. These can all be signs of something physical, not just mental. Anxiety can mimic many of these symptoms, but the key difference is that physical health issues won't go away with relaxation techniques. If your anxiety persists despite making lifestyle changes, or if you're experiencing physical pain, it's important to see a doctor for a thorough evaluation. So why does it matter if you know the difference between anxiety and something more? Here's the truth. When you understand what you're dealing with, you can take the right steps toward healing. If it's anxiety, there are effective strategies like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness, relaxation exercises, and lifestyle adjustments that can help you manage the symptoms. If it's something more, like depression or trauma, addressing it with the appropriate therapy, medication, or medical intervention is crucial. Self-awareness is the first step to healing. When you can identify what's really going on, you can address it head-on, instead of letting it control you. If this message resonated with you, I want you to take a moment and reflect. How often have you questioned whether you're dealing with anxiety or something more? Are you struggling with something deeper but afraid to face it? I challenge you today to get curious about your mental health. Learn to recognize the signs and seek the help that's right for you. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's essential for your growth and healing. If this video helped you, please like it and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Comment below and share your experiences with identifying anxiety or other conditions and how you've learned to address them. And don't forget to subscribe to awaken your essence for more content on mental health, self-awareness, and how to live a balanced, healthy life. Remember, understanding your emotions is the first step to truly taking control of your well-being.